The whole fucking day is brutal except for when I'm at work.
Wait, this is my wife.
And it's great.
Should I take it?
No.
Can I take it?
No.
Can I take it?
No way.
Hola, señora, ¿cómo estás? Soy yo, el capitán.
I'm like, I'm on the podcast not talking about you.
Even though I just talked about it.
Why is my wife calling? I'm going to answer this.
Do it. This is going to
Hello?
go back on me because you answered and I didn't.
Oh, man.
You broke your toe?
Oh boy.
Oh, fuck, babe. All right, take a picture of it. Send it to me right now.
Noriega? Fucking, what was that one song?
What do you mean,
that he
do
had
I
that was
remember?
hot?
He has one of the biggest podcasts out right now.
I know. But I feel like most people today know him from that podcast and don't know that he was a rapper.
He was the best, bro. Super Thug?
Hey, yo, I light a candle. Run laps around the English Channel. What?
DJ Clue, Power 105.1. What's up, baby? Yeah. Are we recording?
You watch Drink Champs?
Dope.
You watch Drink Champs?
Yeah, I watch Drink Champs. Drink Champs is dope sometimes. Some episodes are just like...
Do they really get fucked up? I've never really watched it. They get fucked up?
Nori's a straight up alcoholic.
Really?
I think so, in my opinion. Every time I watch the show, he is bombed, bro.
But they have like a table just full of booze.
Well, they got a lot of money behind them,
I know,
bro.
I know.
They got a ton of money behind them. And it's interesting, bro, like the fact that Noriega started his own podcast from what we know him as.
Yeah, I know.
You know, he's dope.
But I feel like he's way bigger of a podcaster than he was a rapper.
Um,
Like he was big for a quick minute.
I don't know, man. He was a classic. Like
Capone and Noriega, right?
Capone, you couldn't fuck with them, bro, for a while.
But I feel like they only had like one album.
They had what was the first?
They did that one song with fucking
Queen. I guess
with
they
that
were
salsa-
legends.
with the salsa fucking sample, right?
There were legends in Queens. Maybe that's what it is.
Nuts. Oh, they were big.
So can we make a deal, guys? Can we make a deal that if Jesse brings up something that we brought up in previous podcasts, he can't be on the podcast for 3 weeks.
Podcast jail?
Timed
For
out.
3 weeks.
Wow, suspended.
Shake on it.
I'm not shaking.
You shall not take me off my podcast.
Podcast prison.
So Kurt lowered the painting, everybody.
A lot of changes.
Oh,
happening.
John.
A lot of changes
John.
happening.
John
Optimization.
Today's a
optimization.
real serious day of change. Big.
Shout out fucking.
Change. Yeah, Jesse's secretary just left.
Oh shit! You said secretary.
Why can't I say secretary?
The last time you said assistant.
Oh, I'm sorry. Assistant.
Now she's really gonna be mad.
Oh, secretary's worse?
She hated assistant.
I that's why I said secretary. I thought a secretary was better than assistant. What is she? Your planner? What the
No.
fuck?
Bro, she's a wingman. She's a player over here in the game. She's a player.
Her name's not on the fucking building.
Might be. You keep
It's not
calling her
called-
secretary.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Oh, she's gonna sue this bitch. Look, she can't sue
No,
me.
she didn't leave. She's working from home. It's a chapter. It's a chapter.
Hybrid.
Yeah.
Hybrid.
take
It's
it.
new age, 2022.
It's new age, exactly.
Working from home.
Gen Z shit.
I don't know. You think that shit could work?
I fucking hope it's gonna work. I'm gonna give it my best.
Guess we're gonna find out.
In a week from now, he's gonna be like, "Hey, Meg, just gonna let you know,
Meg,
not working,
not-
not working, not working at all."
That is his personality. Not that we're gonna. Hopefully, Megan doesn't listen
Megan,
to this.
this is all for jokes,
Could
Megan.
be like,
This is no. It's by the time this episode comes out, Megan's already fired. Megan's already fired. Not working out.
Megan, I'm committed to our long distance relationship. I'm committed.
it's gonna be like 3 days into it. This guy's gonna come to me. He's like, I don't know if it's working.
No, Jesse,
I don't know.
how do you need somebody like in front of you?
Yeah, but we're gonna Zoom.
Not gonna work. Not gonna work.
I will say this: if it's gonna work with anybody, Megan's fucking.
Well, she's awesome.
She's a killer.
She's awesome.
Yeah. No, to be perfectly honest with you, like the only reason why I'm going for it is because of how good she is. Like 99% of anybody else, I was like, "Can I do this?" I'd be
And
like,
she's confident she
No.
could do it from home.
"Yeah, yeah."
What about you, John? Are you confident she could do it from home?
I think she could do it from home. Sure,
Yeah.
I'm not worried about her.
No, it's me.
Worry about
I'm going to be the problem. If there's a problem, it's
Jesse's
not
like,
going to be her.
I'm out here working. It's like, no, you're not. You're fighting jiu-jitsu in the back. I can hear you. I can hear you. I'm working, John. I'm doing what you said. Bro, it's so fucking funny because, listen to me, bro. You need to start watching the podcast You need to start.
Our podcast?
Yes, you need to start watching other podcasts. You need to get more fucking involved. I'm sick of this shit, dude. This guy thinks he could just come in here and fucking like, oh yeah, oh, things are going good? Things are good? Hey, John, how many follows you got? Good job. Way to go. Yeah, and it's like, bro, I need more of you, you cocksucker. You know, your whole dick needs to be on the table. Like, you can't be just inserting it a little bit. Putting
No,
it in your head.
I'm in, all the way. Woo!
You're not, motherfucker. You're
Well,
not.
now that Megan's gone, I'm gonna have more time.
Me, John, listen, me, John, and Kurt are just having full-blown conversations. We're talking about analytics. We're fucking going over shit. And Jesse's like, hey, guys, just had a Greek salad. Delicious. You know, like, it was fucking delicious. By the way, good job on the TikTok. Seems to be going good. My wife just yelled at me. Oh, fuck, bro. Yo, you know what I was thinking the other day when I was driving? Do you think it's harder to be a good father or a good husband?
Ooh, wow.
That's an easy answer for me. That's a very easy answer. Naturally, deep down in my soul, I was born to be a father. I was not born to be a husband. That's hard. I had to train myself. I had to train myself over the years to be a much better husband. But in terms of my kids, it's supernatural. It just like comes to me, bro. I love being a father.
I think they're both pretty fucking difficult.
Oof, piece of shit father.
No.
We got a piece of shit father on our hands.
Deadbeat dad.
We got a deadbeat daddy. I knew you remind me of my dad. You just stuck around, cocksucker. He's just emotionally not present.
No. Here's what I'll say about that. I'll say that doing both of them at the same time is what's difficult. Doing either one alone, I feel like is not that difficult.
That's a different.
Does that make sense?
That's a different question, though. As men, I don't think taking care of your children alone is natural.
No.
Like if you had to just take care of your kid, I think for a mother, she birthed them, bro. Like,
Yeah.
you know, for a mother, it's different. It's more natural. My wife can endure more of my kids' shit than I can.
No, I suck with that. Bro. Dinner time.
I lose my shit.
Have we ever talked about
I'm
dinner
like,
time?
sit the fuck down now.
All right, we're
you
gonna
know,
talk
and they're
about
like.
that.
And, you know, my wife, I feel so bad because she's like, stop it, and they're like, ugh.
How do you feel about dinner time with your kids?
What do you mean? How do I feel about?
Well, I'm gonna give you my version.
Dinner time with my kids is 2 tablets. My wife is on. My wife is on a cell phone listening to TikToks with one AirPod in, and I'm on my cell phone working, doing something. No, and I'm in there, and I'm like, "What's up, babe?" We pray. I look at her. I'm like, "What's up, babe?" She's like, "Nothing." She's like, "How'd you day?" "All good. All right."
See, I'm
Back to this.
super strict. Like no devices at my table, none.
Yeah.
But I suffer.
That's what they'll hate you
I
for
suffer.
Yeah, maybe you should bring him in.
No, so
let it happen.
like these motherfuckers, like one's like hanging upside down like this.
Yeah, nah,
the
I
other
can't.
one's like
I
standing
can't.
up, and my wife's like, Eli, why don't you don't want to eat your meat? You're not gonna. And I'm like, fucking die right now. I'm gonna fucking die.
No, eat your meat now, boy.
And I was just like, yo, I just got home, man, and working all fucking day. I just want to eat. This place is right. This fucking rice and beans is whatever it is. And it's like this motherfucker is like hanging off of his chair.
I'm sorry. I'm looking at Joe right now. He's looking at the audio levels where I just yelled. He's like, this cocksucker.
This guy's always peeking.
Enough with the yelling.
He's always peeking.
Yeah, dinner time is
rough.
brutal.
It's rough.
Anytime, bro. Shower time, I give the kids the bath. Like, that's my thing. Like, my wife deals with, cleaning up the kitchen. I give the kids a bath. Bath time is brutal. Is fucking brutal.
Yeah.
Bedtime
Is brutal. Yep.
First waking up is fucking brutal, and dinner. So pretty much the whole fucking day. The whole day. The whole fucking day is brutal, except for when I'm at work.
Wait, this is my wife.
And it's great.
Should I take it?
No.
Can I take it?
No.
Can I take
way,
it?
No way.
Hola, señora, ¿cómo
way.
estás? Soy yo, el capitán.
I'm like, I'm on the podcast not talking about you.
Even though I just talked about it.
Bro, it's so funny because I told Jesse this was going to happen. I told him.
Wait, but Kurt's not going to chime in? This guy's got 45 kids.
Yeah.
How can he not?
Yes.
Kids, I mean, it's double the work for me.
You need to get him. We need to get Kurt a mic.
Yeah.
Even if like.
I'm
Kurt's like, nah, I don't want anybody to know, man.
I feel like he's picked up pretty. Oh, I don't watch the podcast, so what the fuck do I know?
I know. I love how he just said that. I feel like Kurt, they can hear Kurt. Oh, you heard him? No.
At least I'm
But I
self-aware.
feel like from here,
But at least
from this distance, I can hear Kurt.
You see how I stopped myself? Then?
Yes, I love
I'm
that.
self-aware.
High five.
I'm self-aware.
High five.
I agree with Jesse. No electronics at the table. Dinner's a disaster. Coming home from school is a disaster.
But they'll be better for it because you're organizing a time where it's like, listen, let's be together.
No, I think
And
that's really what it comes
where
down to.
Me and my wife
You gave up on that.
we're trying not to go insane.
Right.
You know,
Okay.
they're because your kids are close in age, but they're so close in age, dude, where it's if you don't distract these fucking kids, bro,
It's hard, bro.
it's over. It's
hard.
over. They're like, and they don't listen. They don't fucking listen.
I know.
I'm like, stop running, and they'll keep running. And then one of them fucking, wow, slams, and they come to me, and I'm like,
what I just said?
I'm like, good for you, good for you. You deserved it, you know. And then I feel guilty. I'm like, fuck, you know. And they're like,
wait. But like sometimes I'll get fucking pissed, and then I'll try to like bring myself back down, and I try to be like all like new age, and I'm like, guys, let's breathe.
No, I can't.
I'm like, guys, listen. It's nighttime. Daddy's tired.
And then they're like,
we should all
fuck
be.
you, Jesse.
And they're looking at me
Did you
like,
just call me
like their
Jesse?
fucking eyes are crossing and shit, and I'm
That's
like,
hilarious. That's fucking
they're not
hilarious.
hearing a fucking word I'm
Bro,
saying.
and nobody no, you know what's so crazy? Like when I was
man.
nervous I was gonna be a shit father. I was like, because I was a selfish young guy.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm selfish. Like, no way I'm gonna be a good dad. Then I ended up like being, I feel like a really good dad. And you end up getting patience, but nobody tells you how difficult.
Bro, it's insane.
It's so fucking hard
It's
to have a kid.
insane.
And like you hear people like, oh, it's really hard. It's really
And you
hard.
have no idea
But
until
you
you're
have
the
no idea until you're doing it. The stress, the fucking constant
Oh my God.
battle with trying to overcome 24/7 stress. I was just like, when is this gonna end? And the first time was when the doctor came in, and this is how oblivious I was to having a child. I was like, so when do we feed him? like he's a hamster. She's like, what? And I'm like, when do we feed him? My wife's like, she tried to like cut me off, like, shut the fuck up, you're embarrassing me.
Yeah.
You know, she's like, no, babe, we're gonna, it's okay.
Don't
Like,
worry,
you know?
don't talk.
And I'm like, I just want to know. And then she's like, yeah, you feed him every couple hours. And I'm like, we feed him in 2 hours? Yeah. And then like, what happens at night? And they're like, you feed him. And I'm like, overnight? And they're like, yeah. You wake up and you feed him. I remember looking at my wife. I'm like, I didn't sign up for this. Like, this is not. I'm not fucking feeding him at 4 o'clock in the morning,
You look
bitch.
at your wife like, did you know this shit?
I had no idea. Bro, I had no fucking idea. I'm like, they gotta eat. Why they gotta eat so much? Can't I just double it down at fucking
Just give
12 o'clock? Can I just pack that shit in that motherfucker's belly and go to
so I don't have to
sleep?
think about it anymore.
Oh, dude, but then you end up getting used to the no sleep. My first kid was a breeze. My second, when wifey, she had like fucking, what's it called? Postpartum. That was tough, bro. Because she wanted.
She had that shit. She was like down and
Yeah,
out.
she like wanted nothing to do with my son.
Really?
Really?
Yeah. And it was tough, bro, because I felt so bad for her. And she would, she started going back to work and she would come home and she'd be like, I'm fucking depressed. Like, and she's like, I'm not happy. And I'm like, what the fuck, bitch? Like, I didn't know what to do. So I'm trying to be like there for her. I'm like, babe, like, she's like, I need to go to therapy. And I'm like, all right, so go to fucking therapy. Like, I don't know what the fuck. Then she goes to therapy and this fucking bitch is trying to put her on medication after the first visit. And I'm like yelling at my wife. I'm like, absolutely fucking not. I'm like, you're not fucking taking. I'm like, you just met this bitch. You're telling me she knows you better than me in one visit?
Just because she's a fucking doctor?
I'm telling you, it's your fucking hormones. Shit's all out of whack after you having a baby. Like, it'll get, like, relax. No fucking medication. But she was going through it so much in her head. Her head was giving up on her that she was just like, yo, I need anything.
Yeah.
Eventually she came to and it was like, it was all good. But, dude, for like 6 months, dude, I was like,
I think they feel
she's
like,
gonna leave me.
not to speak for women, but I feel like they think that they're not going to be able to do it. Because, like, my wife right away when she was pregnant with the second kid was like, how am I gonna have enough love for the second one?
That's what they all say. My wife said the same thing.
I don't know when it comes out, you're gonna feel the same way.
Yeah, she's like, I love him so much. Like, Kevin, you don't understand.
Right.
I don't know how I can love something else. I'm like, what are you talking
That's
about?
exactly.
You'll
that's exactly it.
love it. Like, it's a fucking baby. It came out of your fucking vagina. You're gonna love it just as much as the other one. You know? And then you end up getting older, and it's the same. It's like crazy. You know? Like, but in the beginning, I always throw it in her face when she's like, because he's the biggest mama's boy, and I'm like,
The
yeah.
second one?
Yeah. So I'm like, when he gets older, I'm gonna let him know how you didn't love him for the first year.
But cut him back down to size.
You didn't love him for the first year. I'm gonna make sure I advise him. Like, buddy, I know you love her so much, but guess what? She don't love you back, bitch.
It's like me and you, we were solid from the jump. You know what I mean?
I was like,
solid
bro,
from the jump.
I fed you. I fucking did. I'm like, bro, I loved you, bro. I loved you.
We'll always have that year.
And your mom was like, get the fuck away from me. Get him away
Oh
from
my
me.
God.
Because, bro, he was a bad baby.
Just
Yeah?
up all the time, yeah.
Bro, because she was home with him. I worked midnights. So I missed the whole night, and he would keep her up all night. Then I'd come home, and she would be eyes puffy. You know, she's just looking swollen. And I'm like, what's up, babe? And she's like, I'm like, all right, I'll take over, you know? Come here, dragon, you know? I'm like, step away from the baby, dragon. Do not eat my baby, you know? Dragon, do not eat my baby.
I had
trying
it
to
good,
convince
man.
her.
My mother-in-law stayed with us, and like so
That's clutch.
I had it pretty good.
Yeah, that's
I
clutch.
can't really complain.
Yeah, that's
I
because
didn't
he don't know what's like being a daddy. He's like, I pawned off all my responsibilities on my mother-in-law.
No way, bro.
Come here,
You know what
old
we do?
lady.
You know what we do
My
a lot?
baby's crying.
Me and my kids, we walk the dog together. That's what we do.
Dad talk.
Even that's annoying for me. I'm sorry. When we
I let that bitch in the backyard. Get out.
Huh?
Kids are annoying.
No, but my dog's
oldest
fucking,
talks
you
the
know,
whole
my
time.
dog's trained, man.
Yeah,
Good.
that's the thing. And all that you talk to dads, it's like, nobody wants to give you the real.
It's
Like, yo,
true.
my
yeah.
son is annoying, bro. Like, I'm like, yo, my man, your tablet, is it dead? No. Get the fuck out of here.
See, well, you know what's
Give
crazy
me
is
5 minutes, bitch. Get the fuck out of here.
I stress over the tablets and the games and shit. I'm always like, am I letting them have too much? Am I gonna fuck them up?
What? Fuck them up from what?
I don't know.
Those tablets are a disaster. I agree with
No,
you.
because
No,
you
no,
know
no.
what it
But
is?
my thing is this. The way I look at it is it's the new age. Like, the screen time thing.
No,
Times
but
change.
When times change, that's people's careers.
It's what they're seeing.
yeah,
No. Yes, some things on YouTube are absolutely nuts. But my thing is, as long as you're monitoring, and so
Monitoring.
look, sometimes they see shit where I'm like, what the fuck? He starts
Yeah, but
singing
like-
the Bonnie song. Bonnie, Anna, chop my head off. I'm like, oh fuck,
What the
this kid's
fuck is
gonna be a
that?
serial killer. I'm like, oh, no doubt, kid, no doubt. Turn this shit off before your mom gets home. She's gonna fucking kill me. You know? Because Nikita is totally like,
she's nervous about it.
yeah, and I'm like more nonchalant. Bro, when I was growing up, bro, like these kids were doing fucking sniffing coke and heroin at 11 years old. You know?
Oh, God,
Like,
really?
yeah, bro. Like we were hanging out in the parks,
In
fucking.
Seaford?
But it's a.
That's good.
I look at it like, yo, like.
I'm
what the
50-50
fuck?
on
It's
it.
TV. Like how YouTube? What is it gonna do? I don't know, bro. I could be
50-50
wrong.
on it.
I could be
I'm
wrong.
50-50 on it because it's like I'm with the whole fact that it's the new age because look what the fuck we're doing here. I mean, obviously, things are different.
Yeah.
But I also think about how addicted all of us are
To
the
what?
to the devices just themselves. Like how
Right.
much time
So
you're
you
like
think
this.
you preventing them from dinner is gonna stop them from being addicted at your
No,
age?
I just feel like what's crazy is that these kids are going to be addicted from
Yeah,
Jump
but
Street.
you have to teach them about, how to make sure that things are in moderation. You have to teach them about
I struggle
moderation.
with moderation.
Right.
Who the fuck am
So-
I to teach anybody about moderation?
Exactly. So why are you preventing them? You don't try to be like, look, be better than me.
Be a psycho like
Moderation,
daddy.
You know? Yeah, bro. Look,
It's going to happen anyway.
you're a psycho with a business. Would you rather a son who's like a fucking?
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
You
You're
know.
right.
So
yeah.
at the end of the day, if my son comes out like me, just the second half of me, not the first half. First half of me, I'd be like, I'll fucking kill you, bitch.
No, that's a true story. At the end of the day, you gotta fucking. But I have that same daddy complex shit.
It's
too,
about love.
To where like fucking my mom used to shit on my dad all the time. They had a rough relationship, and I'm just like my dad. So like I'm always like, oh shit, you know what I mean? Like if they're just like me, then you know what I mean? Like I
Yeah.
have like that whole fucking head
Yeah,
trash.
I definitely got a lot of pieces of my father. He's a piece of shit, so I definitely took a lot of pieces of him. But look,
My dad's good people. He's just
Bro,
fucking.
I'm saying, look, everybody has their flaws, bro. Like,
Sure.
I have fucking plenty of them. So
It's just the concept of like, yo, these fucking little humans. It's my responsibility to tell them what the fuck is up.
I think it's your.
When meanwhile, I don't know what the fuck is up.
You do know
Yeah,
what's
of
up.
course.
You do know what's up. You've had life experiences,
Yeah.
so 100%. My whole thing is, I look at it like I'm gonna shower them with love
Yes.
at all times.
Yes.
But also shower their ass with discipline. I think
Yeah.
you need to have a perfect balance of both. They love me, bro. They jump on top. We fight all the time. We play fight, but they know, and when shit goes too far, they're like, "Oh shit, all right, in the room." And you need to have that, bro. Especially as a father, they ain't scared of my wife, but they know when I'm not. I don't even have to yell. They know. They're like, "All right, fuck, we fucked up. Like we'll go to the room." You know.
Yeah.
I feel like you need that because, and I didn't have that. Like my mom, it was always just like, okay, like pretend like I'm scared and just be like, all right, I'm out. Later, bitch. You know, I'm out of here. You know, you need that shit.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You need
No, they
the
got to be
discipline.
scared of you a little bit.
Yes.
They got to be
You
scared
need
of you
the
a little bit.
discipline of the fight. I know in the comments, people are going to be like, this is disgusting. I'm calling CPS. Calling CPS. How dare he? This is a different world. You don't do that.
It's a lot different than when we were kids.
I did not say I touched them. I don't touch them.
No, but what's funny you said is that like I heard a clip from Quincy Jones. Quincy Jones is like fucking kids from all fucking million different women, but he was talking about how he was fucked up as a dad. But he was like, my kids know that I love them, and that's at the end of the day, like that's it.
No, that's an excuse of a deadbeat dad.
You think so?
Yeah, for sure. Because what does that mean? My kids know. Were you there for them? Did you love your
No,
kids? Would your kids go on camera and say, I know my father loved me and he showed me
Well,
love?
that's how I'm taking it.
Well,
That's
yeah,
how
but
I'm
he's
taking
saying it. You can't take him. You know,
He's got to justify it in his head for whatever.
right?
he thinks
I'm
he
sure
might
you
have done
fucking.
wrong.
If you were to interview my father, I'm 100% positive he'd be like,
Kev knows I love him.
"Oh, bro, we fucking he bro." Because every time I saw him, it was so uncomfortable. Because every time I would see him, we would greet he would greet me as if like I saw him yesterday. Wow. You know what I mean? And I always did the same.
That's like denial.
I just
He's
didn't
in
know.
denial.
Yes, for sure.
He's in deep denial.
For sure.
Like fucking
yeah,
uncomfortable
because
as fuck. Don't know how to act.
that's a coping mechanism of like,
Yes.
I was a piece of shit father, but I'm gonna make believe like this isn't my fault. This is somehow your fault.
What's interesting about that is my dad was a fucking scumbag.
Yeah.
Like he left when we were like 4 years old. Was mean as shit to my mom.
Yeah.
I've actually found their divorce papers like when I was like 6 and read like left because of extreme cruelty.
Oof.
And would, same shit. He would come and go, whatever. But I always had that in the back of my head. But at some point, he said to me, I didn't want this responsibility of you and your brother. He said it straight out.
Yeah,
And was like,
I
"All right,
respect
dude,
that, though.
We're good,
I respect that.
Don't call,
Yeah, I respect that. I know where you stand.
Yeah.
It's over.
Wasn't
That's
trying.
it. Yeah.
Wasn't trying to hide who he was.
Yeah, I met my father when I was like 9, 10. I met my stepfather before I met my real father, but we met at McDonald's.
Wow.
Did I tell a story?
I feel like that's always the go-to.
Yeah, we met at McDonald's. I went with my cousin.
Graduation.
It was me, my mom, my cousin, his mother, and we went. And I was like a young kid with glasses, kind of like, I had bifocals, bro. I had terrible eyes, and my mom couldn't afford contacts. So we fucking, we went to McDonald's, and he was there with somebody. I forgot who it was.
Got you the
And
Happy Meal.
he looked at my cousin. He told my cousin was me.
Oh shit.
Oh, shit.
And my mom was like, "Psh, wrong one."
He's over here.
And
He's over here.
oh, man. And he was like, yo, what's up, puppy? Like, yo, that's what's up. Like, he bought me a pair of Jordans. And this is how easy it is to buy off a kid. Because I used to sit at home and think about, like, what does he look like?
Totally.
You know?
Oh, wow.
And I used to, like, look at people. My mom used to take me to the flea market, and I used to walk around with her. I remember I used to look at men and be like,
Is that my dad?
maybe you're my daddy.
That's
and
rough shit.
when you get older, you think back to that, and you're like, oh, that's pretty fucked up,
Yeah.
But man, my mom used to do weird shit, too. She used to be like, if your father... She, like, trained me to hate him.
Oh, yeah.
She was like,
But I
if your
think
father
that's a
came to
common
the
thing.
door...
That's a move.
Yeah. She's
They're
like...
trying to protect you.
Yes. But she did it she was very young. My mom was like, if he comes to the door, what are you going to do? And I'd be like, fuck you, man. Like, to her, it was just like, it made her feel better because he abandoned us, and that fucking drove her crazy. So she had, when we first met, she asked me, he gave me a pair of sneakers, Jordan 14s, and a pair of Timberlands. And we're in the McDonald's at Jamaica Avenue. And I remember leaving and thinking he was the coolest, motherfucker alive, bro.
Like, Mom, you've been talking shit about this guy
Yeah,
for so long.
I'm like, yo,
and he
this
fucking
not
brings me Jordan
because
and
my
Tim's?
mom never bought. That was my first pair of Jordans I ever
Yeah.
got, and so mad.
Oh, she must have.
But she would tell me. She'd be like, "You so this motherfucker buys you a pair of sneakers," and my mom was like she didn't hold her tongue, you know. And I'm like, "No, Ma, I love you more. It's just these are really nice. These are so super fucking nice sneakers." So then we saw each other for a couple weeks. Maybe that went on for like a month or two, and then 3 years go by, and then it happens again for 2 weeks or 2 months, and then 4 years go by, and then fucking. Before you know it, then I got kicked out of my house by my stepfather and I had nowhere to go. So I called him to pick me up. And why is my wife calling? I'm going to answer this.
Do it. This is going to
Hello?
go back on me because you answered and I didn't.
Oh man.
You broke your toe?
Oh boy.
Oh, fuck, babe. All right, take a picture of it. Send it to me right now. Just take it off. It's fine, babe. It's a pinky. It's okay. You're not going to die. It's just your pinky. I know. Relax. How'd you do it?
I jammed it into the door.
All right, let me see it. Stop crying. Let me see it. Send me a picture. She fucking broke her toe.
I felt so uncomfortable. I'm thinking about 10 days from now when this comes out, and I just felt so uncomfortable with that conversation. Like I wanted to jump out the window.
I wanted to fucking laugh so hard, but I was holding it. Yeah.
Fuck.
What?
She said,
Send it right to John. Send it right to John and put it on.
I'm gonna fucking.
Oh my God.
She said it's out of the socket.
Is it skin, bro?
I don't know. I don't know.
Get the
I don't know.
pic.
My wife.
Right,
My
This
wife.
is an
does-
opportunity where
This is
you're a
a-
better dad than a father.
Better husband.
Better husband.
Holy.
Better husband.
Okay, can I have that?
Yes.
Can you pass me another one too? I'm gonna.
I'm gonna need
I'm
it.
gonna fucking need it. I'm waiting for this picture. No, leave
No,
it. Let
this
it roll.
is good TV right now.
Oh,
Television.
Yeah, that's.
Yo, the dad talk's funny because I was at the barbershop.
Yeah, I think that's broken, bro.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Holy shit!
Hello. All right, babe. I'm coming home. I'll be home. Babe, relax. They're gonna have to. Yeah, it's your pinky. They're gonna break it. They're gonna re-break it. They're gonna fucking put it back there. Yeah, babe.
Oh my God!
Babe, stop. All right, stop crying. Stop crying. Okay. Okay. I'll be home. I'll be home in 25 minutes. Relax. Okay.
Don't open that.
All right, babe.
Don't open that.
I'll be home in 25 minutes.
Don't open that can. Don't open that.
Bro, wait a second. You gotta show them that picture. You gotta show them that picture.
Send it to me.
Oh my God! Oh my
No, I'm not sending it to you, babe. I'll fucking send it.
Oh, that's where we draw. That's where we draw.
So,
the line.
so guys, hold on. So obviously we're cutting the podcast short. This is gonna be a short episode. How long have we even fucking done?
No, the second you get up and get out of here, I'm getting in that chair.
Oh, good. All right, gotta go, guys.
Yo.
Oh, wait, we're still doing dinner. I'm gonna go handle this.
No, we're not.
All right, I'll see you guys later.
Yo, so funny story though about the dad thing is I was at the barbershop the other day and they were talking about, and I couldn't relate to this actually. But
Wait, I can't. I'm sorry.
Hold
You
on,
have
hold
to
on,
show
hold on.
them the picture.
No.
They have to see the
I don't
fucking
want to see it, so I'm
picture.
gonna fucking throw up.
Well,
It's fucking making a right-hand turn.
Yo,
I
whole
feel bad for your
barbershop
She's gonna
talking
hate.
about when the last. It's not that bad.
It's not that bad.
Not
They're
that
just gonna go. Clack. It's gonna
Yeah.
suck.
Yeah. All right, let me go.
All right, yeah.
The whole barbershop talking about
got
when the
out.
last time you saw your
I'm making
dad's
the
dick
assumption
was.
that we're not gonna do dinner, but I mean, text me, whatever.
I'll text you.
Damn. I had a good topic.
She fucking ruins everything. She ruins everything.
Yo, when I got my haircut the other day, the whole barbershop, I was dying laughing. I almost couldn't cut my hair because they were talking about the last time you saw your dad's dick.
What?
What? Who is
Like
that?
What?
the last time you saw your dad's dick, and what was the first memory of you have of your dad's dick? And I'm like, yo, this is the funniest fucking
Oh my
conversation
God. Wait, you know what's really funny about that is that like sometimes like I don't really think too much about it, like because I have 2 boys
Yep.
and I don't fucking care. So I'm just like fucking. Sometimes it's like, you know, I gotta get dressed. I mean, they're fucking doing what they're doing, and I'm in the room, and my dick's out.
My kids have never seen my dick.
My kids have seen my dick.
My dick.
You hide your dick from your kids?
I hide my dick from my
Mike-
dad, but I've seen my dad's once. I know I have. I know I have.
You know what's funny is that heart fucking breaking story I just told you. I don't remember much about my dad, but I remember his dick one time.
But you know what's
I
funny?
remember being in the shower. And this is what they were talking about. They were talking about how, like, you know, when you're a baby.
Good. I feel like you should sit down. One of you should sit down there.
No, stay there. You stay there. No, it's fine. Let's stay like this. Who cares? So they were talking about, like, when you're a baby, you get a bath, whether it's in the sink or in the fucking tub or whatever.
Right.
But at some point, you start taking
showers with your dad.
And that's the only, dude, because I was telling them the story that my dad was a dick. There was a couple of the guys there. I was like, don't really remember him. As soon as they started that conversation, I was like, I remember that guy's dick. I remember seeing his dick once. Like, being in the shower, looking up at, like, wow, it's a dick.
Bro,
You did the shower with your kids?
I remember my dad's dick too. Fucking-
Yeah.
This is so
I
weird.
my dad's dick once, but I
Yo,
did the
wait,
shower
this
with
fucking guy's missing out on like one of the
I
best
know.
segments ever.
This is ridiculous.
This is an incredible segment. This is when, this is fucking, listen.
It's real life.
Well, if he's supposed to come back for dinner, why don't you just have him come back and sit
He's
in the
not
chair?
coming back.
He shouldn't
Oh,
come back.
Yeah.
He's gonna have to take his wife to the hospital. Fucking fingers like this. It's going like that.
It is the pinky though. You just fucking snap that back in place and you're fine.
No, like my father-in-law, like that, like my wife's family, like their school is like, well, you kidding me? I'm not going to the fucking doctor for this. Like, all right, hold it down. Fucking, and he'd just be like,
There's no way I'd go to the hospital for that.
no, I would go to the hospital for
Go to
that.
urgent
Go
care.
to the hospital?
It's fucking was like this. It was completely fucking turned to a right angle.
How did she do that?
Wow.
Oh my god. All right, it's a little less than a half hour.
Yeah, whatever.
Whatever, we use it.
Yeah, we'll use it.